Support the He podcast via a one-time donation, a monthly subscription from as low as $1, a lifetime membership, and purchase He's exclusive collection of merchandise. And for all other business inquiries at buymeacoffee.com/Rafi. Who is he? He is me. Hi, I'm Rafi Redzwan. This is he. Here is my chance to share some amazing stories with some amazing people that are inspiring to me. He celebrates everyday people of everyday life. He revolves around conversations that inspire others to change the world and make a difference in life, with a little bit of laughter and a whole lot of drama. Join me for personal stories and experiences on health and healing, successes and failures, recovery and discovery, anything relatable, and anything in between. He elevates us to rise again and live our very best life. Just so you know, you are not alone. He is with you. Hi, Naddy.
Hi, Rafi.
Welcome back to He.
Thank you for having me
Yes,
again.
this is the return of Naddy Rahman, and as he celebrate the 100th episode.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Congratulations to you. 100th
Well,
episode is crazy.
it is very crazy. Four
Well
years,
done.
almost 5 years working on it, and I think this final season for He would be monumental for me. And I'm so happy that you have been part of it since day one. And
Thank
I want to
you.
congratulate you as well for expecting another baby.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And this is return of Naddy Rahman, the boy for Naddy. It's a journey continued from your previous episode, the man for
Mm-hmm.
Naddy.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to share. Hopefully, that you will share the next chapter of your story, the boy for Naddy. I mean, Jufri is the boy after Jasmine. Now,
Yes.
this story will delve into the joys and the challenges in
As a mom.
motherhood.
Yep.
Hopefully, you reflect on the profound bond of your firstborn, yeah, navigating the balance between parenting and in the spotlight, cherishing life's intimate moments. So, what does the next chapter in The Boy for Natty feel like compared to your previous episode 4 years ago, The Man for Natty?
Well, I can say that it's a different kind of love. You have the love you have for your father, and then you have the love you have for your husband, which I have deeply loved Jasmine, as you know from a previous
Yeah,
episode. And
yes.
then there's the love you have for your son. It's different lah. It has a deeper connection, deeper meaning, and yeah, I can't wait to share my experiences of motherhood with you. After this. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I've been think this journey for 4 years since I think I'm like I said, I think everybody knows that I've known you over 10 years, and like, then you got married, and now you as a mom expecting another child. How has
Mhm.
becoming a mother to your firstborn shifted your perspective on life and priorities? How has it transformed you as a person?
Oh wow, oh my God. Has it been 10 years that we've known each other,
Yeah,
Rafi?
yeah,
Oh
more.
my God.
I think more, Eddie, because
Right.
I think it was before potlucks. I already knew
Oh
through my
my
Ophelia,
God. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
and then I got
that's like way
married.
back.
Then I got
Yes.
married. So my marriage
Yeah.
is 10 years this year. So it's definitely over 10
It's
years.
definitely more.
Lama kan?
Okay. God, oh my
Huh?
God.
Lepas tu you got married. And then
Lepas tu
you
nak
got
anak nombor dua dah.
Joffrey. Now anak nombor dua. I'm like, ooh, anak nombor dua.
Oh
That
my
does not
God.
magically happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, this is a joke. Okay.
Okay, moving
All right,
on.
sorry. Moving on.
So yes, okay. Becoming a mother to my firstborn definitely has shifted my perspective on life and priorities. So currently, with work-life balance, it has been so fast-paced. So becoming a mother has taught me to slow down and appreciate
Mm-hmm,
the little moments
mm-hmm,
and focus on what really matters. I still have like my priorities, career and personal goals,
Mm-mm.
but becoming a mother ni, it has definitely made me shifted to creating a loving,
Mm.
nurturing environment for my child to
Yeah.
grow up, to thrive. And I've learned the value of patience, deeper unconditional love, and resilience in ways I would never imagine lah. So it's a humbling experience. It's definitely made me more empathetic and selfless. So yeah, a
Mm.
lot has changed, Rafi. I'm not the same
Yeah.
person now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, you've grown into a lady. I can see that. I mean, definitely a lady from a young, beautiful girl to a beautiful lady, you know? Like you look very matured and very poised. And I love how you have transformed over the
Oh
years,
my god.
Naddy.
Okay, you actually watched me grow.
I did. And I don't say it just to bode you because you're
No.
a guest here. No, I say it because I have been, yeah, I've been watching you
Yeah. Thank you.
on the
Thank you
screen.
so
I know you personally, and I'm sure these challenges are not easy. Navigating
much.
this whole journey with
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey and then expecting another baby, and then
Yeah.
your person now is busy with a lot of things. I've seen you everywhere. How do you juggle those times? How you manage your time? And what challenges have you faced in balancing motherhood with the demands of being in the public eye?
It has been rewarding and challenging to memang. So it's been
Mm-hmm.
rewarding and challenging at the same time. Alhamdulillah, rewarding in a sense where we had lots of riziki and opportunities to get, sponsorships and brand collaboration when Jufri was born. So even from like, from his diapers, clothes, strollers, it's really true lah when they say Allah will open doors for you when you have
Mm,
children. And the
yeah.
riziki doesn't only come for Jufri, but to me and Jasmine as well in terms of career. So it has been very rewarding, Alhamdulillah. And in terms of challenges, I can say that it's trying to maintain that balance between privacy and having my family being in the public eye. Because
Yeah.
there are some things macam we want to keep private when it comes to our personal lives.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some things that we actually don't mind sharing because, being in the public eye, we realize followers, they like being very up close and personal to you. But at the same time, you kena macam pandai a bit to ensure that the privacy on some things is still very essential. Some things cannot show too much lah. Bahaya lah zaman sekarang ni.
Betul, betul. It's bahaya because there's a lot of pedophiles out there. There's a lot of
Betul.
threats to your
Hmm.
safety and your children's safety. I recently
Correct.
discovered, I mean, I don't have many followers, but I know
Hmm.
people do stalk on my profile occasionally.
Hmm.
And do you
Hmm.
know that, I don't know if this happens to you, if you look at your story views punya list kan, ada tak yang bots?
Ada. Of course
Ada.
ada.
So,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I just discovered yang bots tu dia come in different names, many names ya. Kadang porn star
Hmm.
punya name lah apalah kan.
Yes, 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 yes.
Rupa-rupanya dia guna macam apps or something to disguise their views, you know?
Oh my god.
Ha.
That is very
So
scary.
in order to do that, dia orang kena type your name. Dia tak boleh just view randomly ramai-ramai.
No. Oh my
So I
god, that is
just
so
learned,
scary.
scary. I just learned that, yelah, because we post stories, we believe it will be there for 24 hours, and occasionally we put
Mm.
some on the highlights. Lepas tu macam
Mm-mm.
kenapa banyak sangat all this. Lepas tu zero followers tau. And I'm like, Google lah how to watch Instagram story. Lepas tu adalah satu influencer ni from America. Dia lah yang cerita. So I Google lah lagi. Macam, oh macam ni
Yeah.
patutlah ada.
Yeah.
Being in the public eye is not easy.
Yeah.
And how do you keep that balance? I mean,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
really
I
want to know.
think ultimately, I mean, I try my very best to find a rhythm that works for me and Jasmine and Jufri, like, staying grounded and remembering that why I do what I do, like why I am in the public eye, but at the same time, macam keeping Jufri's well-being at the center of it all. Like, it's very hard to, like I said lah, ada some things boleh share, ada tak boleh. Kalau I
Betul.
rasa benda tu macam it will invite the evil eye or
Hmm.
I don't know,
Mm-mm.
people talking about you, yang tu
Yeah.
I wouldn't share so much my happiness, Sikit-sikit boleh lah, because the point when I announced that I was pregnant, actually before I announced I'm pregnant with the second one ni, I went to a Harper's Bazaar event and I wore this dress and my baby bump was slightly visible, but it was in between yang macam ni boncet ke pregnant ah, that macam,
Oh.
you know So I
Uh-uh.
had some of those comments, but the scariest comment I had was this guy who I do not know. He followed me, I tak tahu since when, but
Hmm?
he commented, "Are you pregnant?" And then he said like macam something
Ye-
along the lines like he likes looking at baby bumps. And I think he has like a fetish, or those kind of
Could
things that
be.
suka tengok.
Could be.
Yeah, so because my perut tu macam it's quite visible and not, but for him to notice, a man to notice it is a bit scary. So I told
Mm.
Jasmine about it, and Jasmine said, "Can you please delete that
Block.
comment and block?" So
Mm-mm.
I deleted it, but I forgot to block him because I nak cepat, because I was like panicking kan. So
Pasal?
when I announced that I'm pregnant during New Year's Eve, he commented again the same thing, and he's like, "Oh, I knew you were pregnant. Wow, your bum is so beautiful.
Mm.
Suka tengok ciptaan Allah. Blah blah blah." Oh my god, it was so weird. I terus block.
Mm-mm.
Like, it's the same guy. And Jasmine was so upset. He said, "Why didn't you block him the first time?" I said, I completely forgot. So
Mm-mm.
it's sometimes it's
Yeah, betul.
susah nak avoid benda ni tau.
There's a fine line between what is acceptable and what's not. And sometimes, for me, it's also like I don't show my wife a lot. And people would think
Yeah,
a lot of other things. But I think because, like you said, evil eye. I
yeah.
remember when I posted a lot of our pictures together. Lepas tu, it was very challenging.
I'm sure.
Lepas
Betul.
tu,
So yeah.
so I macam tak mau lah. What is okay? I mean, dah cukup lah apa yang ada.
Betul.
Dah.
Apa yang ada tu
Ah,
cukup lah. Biarlah orang nak
ah,
apa speculate
dah.
apa-apa suka hati lah. Tak dah.
Biar orang speculate pasal
Lantak
divorce ke
kau
apa
lah.
kan. Lantak lah. Okay. To be honest, any marriages memang ada ups and downs.
Mm.
I mean, I must say personally,
Sure.
for me, kan, I feel like sometimes I'm not entirely happy all the time, but there are times I'm really happy. So it's normal to feel like that. Tapi orang suka macam sikit-sikit, oh ini, tu ini. Macam tolonglah.
Mm.
As long as I don't, at this point of my life, I'm like, biarlah apa orang nak cakap because
Mm.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah, faham?
And I should be happy for myself. And if I'm okay with it, my family is okay with it, and it's fine. And just for you too, Nadie, I think if you think it's okay for you,
At the end of
whatever's
the
right
day,
for you.
your mental health pun penting tau. So it's like it's very important to maintain that mental health. Like, as long as you're happy, and try not to care so much about what people think. But like being in the public eye, it can be a bit challenging. But you just gotta stay grounded no matter what. So
Now, getting into that fame and pressure of fame and responsibility. Now, this isn't just about you, Nadie, because now it involves Joffrey and your next born child.
mm,
How do you
mm.
nurture your son while navigating all these pressures of fame and responsibility?
I try my best to prioritize by creating a safe, loving environment where he feels valued and secure, no matter
Mm-mm.
what's happening in my professional life.
Yeah.
I'm actually very grateful that I have a helper that takes care of him daily, because I'm working. I'm a working mom, and but I also make it a point to be present and fully engaged during our time together, whether it's through
Mm-mm.
small daily routines macam feeding, showering, playtime, selagi I boleh, bila I'm working from home. If there are times where I want to feed him, if there are times I want to play with him, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one thing for sure, if I'm out, whether if I go to events or if I go to work, I will always try to make a point to be at home at least before his bedtime and putting him to bed, because I want to
Mm-mm.
be the last face he sees before ending
Mm-mm.
his day, and then the first face he wakes up to.
Mm-mm.
So to me, being in the public eye, the responsibility can be demanding,
Yeah.
but like I've mentioned to you, stay grounded, and I learn to set boundaries. Delegate when
Mm-mm.
necessary, and focus on what really matters, and focus on what truly matters too, is being the best parent that I can for him, because at the end of the day, that role and responsibility as his mother is my greatest privilege,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
Ada mom guilt tak sometimes for being
Ada,
away?
of
Huh? Ada?
course. Sometimes macam balik lambat kan, because I'm actually working in an events company now. So
Yes.
there are times where I balik lambat because we have to set up, and then after that pukul 2 pagi, 3 pagi.
Mm.
Especially a few days before the event tu memang crunch time. Where, you have to be there, you have to speak to clients, you have to make sure the setup is okay with the suppliers, all this, da 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 da.
Mm-mm.
So that mom get balik rumah tengok dia dah tidur tu macam, oh my god. And then pagi dah
Mm.
keluar balik. So I don't see
Mm-mm.
him like, and he sees me
Busy,
sedap-sedap.
Naddy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
My
like,
no, the
yeah.
funny part when you told me that, that's pretty busy to me because my imagination of seeing you on social media is like you tai tai. I mean, you are still a tai tai. What I meant to say is
Eh,
like you're
pandai cover tau.
so flawless. You kerja full time juga.
Full time.
Oh
I am.
wow,
Yeah,
Naddy.
so basically I own an events company
I
with
salute
I
you.
have I have a partner, alhamdulillah. I have a partner, a few partners actually. So currently we are being placed under a bigger like creative agency as well. So
Mm,
we've combined with a bigger company, and yeah, this year because my events company is known for doing like bazaars, tau, macam bazar
yes.
raya, Christmas bazaar
Twilly.
semua kan.
Is it Twilly? Yeah.
Yes, Twilly Treats,
Twilly. Twilly
correct.
Trades.
So
Okay.
now we are more to corporate. So
Mm,
we're doing the corporate events. So my clients at the moment, macam my next event will be for Maybank, inshallah.
mm, mm.
And then Sun Life Insurance again for the second year. And then a few more we have lined up. But it's mostly corporate lah. So full calendar is corporate. Bazaar tu I tak tahu nak buat bila.
Itulah takut tak
Yeah.
sempat pula kan because now you focus
Yes.
on the corporate side. I think recently
Yeah.
you did for the polo match or something.
I did, yeah. That
You did,
was
right? Mm.
last year in July. That was an event that was funded by KBS. So
Mm-mm.
we actually got the call from the Polo Club to
Mm-mm.
help arrange this event for them 6 days before. So I had to deal with the whole everything. Like me and my partner, we had to deal with operations, strategic planning,
Mm-mm.
and then we had to deal with the press releases. And funny part was, also they wanted to bazaars as well. And
Mm-mm.
this time it was open to the public because it's funded by the government. So because as you know, polo kan is very it's like an elite sport and it's very close environment, private for certain people kan. This time it was open to public. We had to, yeah, within 6 days it was crazy. And the funny part was I was away
Mm-mm.
on the day of the
Mm-mm.
event.
Mm.
Or the day of the event,
Yeah,
I was in Bali because I had a
I
wedding. So
I
I
kind
was
of
still
think
working.
I remember you said
Yeah.
about sorry for not being there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
this is a story. I
yeah,
see.
so on the way to the airport, I was still answering calls because that was the first day of the event. The event was 3 days. Friday,
Mm-mm.
Saturday, Sunday. So Friday morning was my flight. I was still like on my phone answering and oh my god, it was so
Nadine,
hectic.
you have a lot on
Yeah.
your plate. I mean, I couldn't imagine myself being that person
Yeah.
anymore because this this conversation, I think it's meant to be. Nadine, running this podcast isn't as big jobs as a lot of other jobs I've done before. But I don't have the mental capacity and the energy that I had 10 years ago. I'm amazed that you as a woman, as a mom who still does this work and other work on top of it and being there for your children. It's an amazing thing to begin with because I can't do it
Thank
anymore.
you.
Tak boleh lah.
Yeah.
Rasa macam, kenapa rasa macam, pagi tadi kan bangun rasa macam, ni macam, I'm sure you have experienced burnout before. Banyak kali kan, dia punya penat semacam kan in the morning. It's like, is it the food or is it my high
Yeah, macam tak
cholesterol ke?
macam tak tidur, tapi
Ha,
sebenarnya
macam tak tidur.
tidur.
Tapi sebenarnya
Yeah.
tidur. I
A
cannot.
lot on your mind.
So
Mm.
what's your healthy take on this? Like, does exercise help?
Honestly, ever since I gave birth to Jufri, my
Hmm.
fitness level has been horrible. I think
Mm,
6 months after I gave birth to him, I tried working out, I tried Pilates, I tried a lot of things, but it wasn't it for me.
mm,
I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to get my rhythm back.
mm,
So I think it's also hormonal imbalance kot. But at the same time, macam how I deal with it, I tak tahu lah. I feel bila I burn out tu, I just
mm.
I don't know how to say. I isolate myself.
I did my issues tak solve sampai hari ni. Okay, I
Yeah,
did
I know.
therapy, I did rehab and everything kan. Okay,
Yeah.
most of them dah alhamdulillah cleared the path to
Mm.
more of a healing journey kan. Tapi at the same
Yeah.
time, I still feel like bila buat ni pun salah. I mean, I started with religious, spiritual path.
Yeah.
Sometimes kena pun tak kena. No, I
Kan?
really don't
Yeah.
know because creative work is really energy draining.
Yeah.
Kan?
But I think Jasmine, I think he knows me in and out. So whenever he sees me dah macam burnout sikit, dia dah macam you wanna go for a quick trip, like whether you wanna go to Desaru or whether you wanna go anywhere, you wanna go to Penang. So last
Mm-mm.
year I did a lot of traveling
Mm-mm.
in the country and out of the country.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So I think that was sort of like it kind of helped being away, but work follows you wherever you go.
Mm-mm.
So and running a company lain it's not like as
Yeah.
though much you still have people calling you and asking for
Mm-mm.
you, and sometimes your partners need opinions, and I also sometimes teringat benda pun I pun call dorang. So Jazwan macam tak apalah, as long as you're like away,
Yeah.
just away from the busyness, and
Yeah.
walaupun you're still on your
Yeah.
phone. So yeah.
Betul. Are you pretty hands-on with your business?
Pretty much, because the company Twilly treats me before we join this other company. It's just me and my partner, dua orang. So
Mm.
kita lah muka, kita lah yang
Yeah.
kena pergi
You're the
jumpa
face.
orang. Nah, kita lah kena pergi.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite lah,
Mm.
quite to deal with
Wow.
the
Wow.
suppliers and all. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what values or lessons do you hope to instill in yourself? And what have you learned in this journey? And especially when your son grows, that what values
Hmm.
you want him to learn?
In this era kan, macam all I really want him to be, and I hope he instill that values when he grows up lah. I want him to be kind, 100% compassionate, and most importantly confident. I want him to understand the importance of empathy and seeing the world through other people's perspectives, and treat everyone the same. Treat them with respect, kindness. Tak kira lah you CEO, you janitor ke, orang pam minyak, you Perdana Menteri ke, you kena see them through their perspective and just respect and have kindness. Integrity is another thing. Stand by
Mm-mm.
his principles, be honest, do what's right even when it's hard.
Yeah.
And I want him to appreciate hard work, because now that, like I've mentioned to you, working is a
Mm.
lot. So I want him to
Mm-mm.
appreciate hard work, resilience, and the beauty of pursuing his passions with determination, because his father is Jasmine when it comes to work as well. The determination that he has is beyond. I never thought Jasmine would be this person who he is today, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I want him to have that in him. But at the same time, when I say all this, banyak bersyukur lah, because I sometimes struggle to remember to be bersyukur on a lot of things,
Mm-mm.
you know. So I want him to recognize the blessings in life, and also giving back to others,
Mm. Yeah.
and again lah, normal lah, I want him, remember to always solat and doa, because kita pun
Yeah.
kadang-kadang lupa.
Betul. Betul.
So sometimes I cakap tau, before every now and then lah, I try to talk to Jufri before he sleeps. I will say, Jufri, I want you to be kind. I want you to be compassionate. I want you to treat other people nicely. I want you to hormat orang tua. Before he sleeps, I try to instead. Dia memang tak faham lah sekarang. Dia
Yeah.
macam whatever. I will keep
Baby.
telling him
Yeah.
until the double star. So I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And kindness wins, I think kindness pays back, truly pay you
Yep.
back tenfold, generosity and everything. And you know it firsthand because
Yeah.
without it, we will be where we are today. Hard work is
Resi,
one thing,
trust
kan?
me,
Mm.
ramai gila, like being in the public eye kan, ramai macam think yang I ni tak boleh buat kerja, yang I ni just I ni kahwin dengan Jazwan menghabiskan duit dia, that kind of thing. And then macam Naddy ni betul ke, like is she really working, Naddy buat ni, and then there's a lot of competition. But I know these people actually speak about me, but when I
Mm-mm.
see them, I just treat them the same. Like I just kill them. I try to just kill them with kindness. Macam, how are you? Macam, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
lama-lama diorang pun macam, okay.
And I think I told you this first season. Even without Jasmine, you are yourself a person of
Yeah.
success. You were a
Yeah.
lawyer with law background. No, it's not easy to get a law degree, one.
Yeah.
And then you work your way to become where you are, even without Jasmine. So, as a couple, you are a power couple. So, I'm going to have to deny what the public has to say about you because it's not just Jasmine. Betul.
Oh, thank
I tak bodek
you.
you. Again, I'm not saying it because I don't want you to feel like people think of you that way. Orang nak kata apa tak boleh kata apa. But at the same time, kan, like I said, I know you before you got married. And wow, I'm impressed because I couldn't get that far.
No lah. Look
I
at where
duduk
you at
rumah
now. You
sekarang.
have a very successful
I know
successful
lah.
podcast kot.
But not Naddy. I want to be Naddy.
Janganlah. Apa ni?
I want to go Naddy. But Naddy, you are your own person. This is
Yeah,
my
I hope
point.
people know that.
Yeah.
I hope. So yeah.
I will clear this air. I mean, this you are
Okay.
your own person, and
Oh my
you
God.
you with your law background, and then with your grace and your kindness, it brought you somewhere. This is
Oh
the
my
point of this
God.
conversation. And from
Uh,
the man on Natty to the boy on Natty, and then there will be another one of Natty.
the girl
So
for Naddy.
the girl for the girl for Natty. So dah announce the
uh,
girl ke belum? Dah.
I belum
Belum.
actually, but
Okay.
it's okay. If people
It's
want to
okay to
know,
be
tak
here.
apalah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
okay.
Alright. So nanti ada ni party lah,
Gender
gender
reveal.
reveal. Ada?
No lah, tak lah, I tak
No,
buat.
tak
Last
payah,
year
tak
memang,
payah lah.
tak payah lah, tak payah. Last year I buat lah because yang tu memang I really didn't know Jufri's gender. So I had his gender being kept private. So my doctor had to email to my sister. Then my sister had to send the results to my event organizer. Yeah, and then baru tu, but I had a hunch that it was going to be a
Yelah.
boy.
But the first child kan memang you try to do a lot of things
Yeah, a
because
lot
the
of
first time
things.
kan. Second ni macam
Yeah,
chill sikit.
chill lah, they relax.
Now, how has this relationship with your son influenced your personal growth and sense of identity? I'm sure throughout the course of time, Naddy Rahman 10 years ago, 5 years ago, is somewhat different than you are today.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Mm,
Tadi pun I
mm.
cakap I'm not the same person, Harvey.
Yeah, yeah, kan?
um yeah, the relationship definitely, like, it has profoundly influenced my personal growth and sense of identity. Becoming his mom has shown me parts of myself I never knew existed. Strengths that I hadn't tapped into, and then, like I said, like that depth of love, deep love too, that is truly deep, and most importantly, ya Allah, patience. He's a toddler kan, so now he's in terrible twos. My goodness. And being a boy
Mm,
mom is like
yeah.
an Olympic sport. Rihanna was right about that. She is so right. When her son was crawling out of that freaking playpen,
Huh?
and she said that, oh my God, being a mom is an Olympic sport. I remember Rihanna
Yeah,
posting that on her Instagram.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
right. Boy toddlers
yeah,
can be very challenging. And I won't lie, okay, I won't lie. There are days where I do scream and shout at home like a
yeah.
typical mak-mak yang I rasa neighbours I pun boleh dengar.
Comel.
But Joffrey's not even phased by it. He macam like I marah-marah pun he's like like budak. So yeah,
Mm-mm,
patience
mm-mm.
is definitely a virtue, and I think it definitely shapes me to be better in every
Yeah,
aspect of my life.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
What role do your family and a community play in supporting you in your journey as a mother?
Okay, family is everything, number one. So I'm grateful to have a big family on both our sides. Jasmine and I, we have siblings and they have kids as well. And it's the best thing when we can just ask them for suggestions or on things that we don't quite know because we're first time
Mm-mm.
parents can.
Yeah.
So they give really good moral support physically too, especially on days where I need them to help. I need help for them to look after Jufri.
Mm-mm,
Or
mm-mm,
when are days where there are times where I travel with Jasmine, just the two of us, I
mm-hmm,
can just leave Jufri with macam my
mm-mm.
mother-in-law
Yeah.
and with Jazrina, my sister-in-law. So I am truly blessed and grateful that they love Jufri very much. Sometimes they
Mhm.
spoil him too much too.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of like my community, like I said, we have a helper and I have to give a shout out to her. She's
Mm-hmm.
been amazing throughout the years since Jufri was a baby. She's a mother herself, so sometimes I do ask her things now that I'm not sure of. Macam
Mm-mm.
Jufri, whenever he has his fever, kadang-kadang fever dia spike up. So sometimes I'll be like, Cheryl, what do I do? Because, suddenly it spikes up. Like, do I do this? Do I do that? And then is he allowed to eat certain things or not? And she's been a tremendous help. She's been giving advice as
Mm-mm.
well, and she's
Yeah.
very patient with Jufri. Jufri is very handful because of he's a toddler and then terrible tooth. She's been very patient, and at the same
Mm-mm.
time, macam friends who are
Mm-mm.
mothers. So I have a
Yeah.
lot of friends who are yang sama
Yeah.
baya dengan I yang dah jadi
Uh-uh.
parents also. They help a lot of advice and perspectives from their end
Mm.
for
Yeah.
them to share. So this made me realize that family and having a community is a village, and it's true. It takes a
Yeah.
village to raise a
It
yeah.
does. Yeah. And it's important to
Yeah.
have them. I think you may not follow every single thing they advise, tapi you
Yeah.
try to fit whichever works for you.
Betul. Wherever deems fit lah.
Kan?
Macam I rasa macam,
Yes.
oh kalau ni anak I, mungkin anak I dengan anak dia lain. Tapi,
Yes.
kita try.
Yeah.
So it
Because
helps lah.
dynamic orang budak-budak dengan parents semua lain-lain. So kadang I remember growing up, it's always like macam dia ni suka macam ni, macam ni, macam ni. Actually tak. Actually people are just different in their own way.
Yeah,
And then
betul.
if even the kids at the time kan, when they mingle around, I noticed that orang kadang vibe ni tak kena dengan yang tu. Yang ni tak kena kan.
Mm-mm.
Sama kita as an adult pun. I think we just need to know the boundaries and be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Normalize that. That not everyone, we cannot please everybody.
Betul.
Especially when it
Very
comes
true.
to community support ni kadang-kadang, they can be toxic too.
Ya, ada je.
Ada.
I
So,
agree.
yeah, they can be very
Tapi
toxic. And
ikut
then I
you
think
lah.
kalau
Ikut you lah.
ikut you, yes. Yes. So that's why I come to this part where I think it's
Mm,
okay to say no to certain things. And then
of
ada
course.
benda you ikut because you're, like I said, you're dynamic and with your children. Dengan I, dengan Ryan,
Mm-mm.
for example.
Mm-mm.
It may
Mm.
work for you, it may not. And then we do what's best for us. I think that's most important in this family support, and community
I
journey
agree.
as a mother. Not that I'm a mother, tapi I
You're a
feeling
mother.
mother. I'm a mother. Mother Electra macam tu.
You're a
Mother of
mom.
all mother. Oh my god, my dream come true gitu. Sorry, Naddy.
No, it's okay. Oh my god, that's
This
hilarious.
is a good laugh in the morning on a
Uh,
Friday morning.
a way to start my Friday. I love it.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Rafi.
Thank you, Naddy. Now, why do you believe sharing your motherhood journey is significant for others? And how has external support helped deepen your understanding?
Kita ni bukannya pandai sangat pun kan. Tapi I believe sharing my motherhood journey does help. Betul lah.
Okay.
Kita ni bukannya macam professional,
Yeah,
but
no, yeah.
I do have friends yang macam baru nak pregnant and whatever. But it helps sort of like foster
Mm,
connection and understanding
mm-mm.
among others who may be navigating similar experiences. Because like I said to you, motherhood, sometimes kita ada ups and downs. So it can feel a bit isolating, and by sharing the high and lows, I hope to remind my friends or whoever lah that they're not alone in this
Mm-mm.
struggle, because
Yeah,
there's always a way to normalize the complexities of parenting. I mean, we just spoke about it. The
yeah,
complexity of parenting is that, it may work for you, it may not work for me, but by acknowledging that it's okay to not have everything figured out, and you learn as you go. So it's okay to just tell them that. And external support, on the other hand, has taught me the importance of leaning on others, asking for help, and embracing the shared wisdom that comes from collective experience from everyone. Tau macam it's
yeah.
okay to like ask for help, because I asked for help even with my
Mm-mm.
mother-in-law. Even when my late mom was around, even though she was very ill, I
Mm-mm.
sometimes I do ask
Mm-mm.
for help. My
I just
siblings,
I just
yeah.
remember you lost your mom recently, kan?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
a year, 1 month,
So
yeah.
the only mother you have now is your mother-in-law now.
Yes, but she's,
Mm-mm.
oh my God, lah, Auntie
Yeah,
Cha
yeah.
has been she's amazing lah. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm very blessed to have her. She's definitely one of my external support. And every time I tanya her something, she will always say, yes, yes, can, yes, yes,
Mm-mm.
can.
Mm-mm.
So,
Mm-mm.
like I say, it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't mean that you're
Yeah.
weak.
Yes,
So
betul.
this openness has not shaped me, but it has also allowed me to offer support to others. So macam, if I have friends yang macam that need my help, I'm like willing. Like, what do you
Mm-mm.
need?
Mm-mm.
It's important lah. Kalau tak ada help ni, I rasa macam it's very isolating.
Yeah, betul.
Mm.
It's so true. It's so true in so many sense. And
Yeah, so all of this definitely, like, it has broadened my
yeah,
understanding of being a mother. 100%.
yeah. And then
Mm.
be more kinder, kan? With
Yeah, of
people and yourself,
course.
especially to yourself, because you know how hard it
Yeah,
is.
betul.
Well said, Nadi. Beautifully said. Now, before we end the conversation, Naddy Rahman, what are your hopes and dreams for your son's future and your family's path forward? And especially for you as a mother and becoming the Naddy Rahman we know. Wow.
Banyak
Wow.
Dia punya hopes
Ha.
and dreams tu macam achieve, boleh achieve ke tak eh?
Itulah dia. Tak apa, kita selalu dalam podcast ni, I told my guest kan, it's tak apa, kita manifest je dulu. It's okay, we just
Ya,
say it.
betul.
Ni kalau kita pergi balik time capsule kan, like we listen to it,
Hmm.
I did say this. Because I remember
Yeah.
Ariana Grande
Oh my god.
nominated for Wicked, nominated for Oscar,
Let's go.
supporting actress. Dia nak jadi Wicked punya ni daripada dia baby kecil.
Yes. Oh my god. She was very obsessed with siapa ni Kristen Chenoweth yang the first
Ah,
Wicked. Oh my god, I
yes.
saw diorang punya video like she literally
Ah,
belajar her role, okay,
yes,
to be
yes.
Glinda. Yeah,
And the best
impressive.
part is ada orang record yang dia cakap pasal Wicked ni dulu. She was just saying it not
Mm,
knowing that she will be where she is today. So
I think she
Naddy,
deserves it.
this
Yeah.
is for you. So let it all out.
Now that I'm becoming a mother of two, it goes back to I want them to be kind, empathetic, and someone who makes the world a better place in their own way. To be true to themselves, respectable, confident, and radiate positivity in whatever they do. And all of this, it all starts from home. So it has to begin from Jasmine and I. It has
Yes,
to start from us. So for our family, I envision a path filled with love, connection, mutual respect that strengthen our bond. And I want our kids to be able to share everything with us. I want them to know that it's always a safe space in this family. And I hope we continue to grow together, support each other with life challenges, celebrate each other's wins, like how it has been with Jasmine and I over the years. We literally watch each other grow up. And I hope we can continue doing that with our kids now.
wow, Naddy Rahman, I'm so proud of you. I really am. And thank you for being kind to me. Thank
Oh
you
my
for
god,
being
thank
in this
you.
journey from day one. And I think I'm ending the season with your return is such a full circle moment for me. And I pray for your
Oh,
success.
no, thank
Pray.
you. Thank you for always believing in me. It's so hard to find people like you nowadays.
Now I'm leaving gitu. Macam tu. Mother is leaving.
Mother.
Mother. And I meant what I said, and
Oh, thank
I'm very proud of you. So thank you, Naddy, for joining me again
thank you
in
for
this
having me.
conversation. And the
If
boy
you
for
sudden
Naddy.
if you
Uh,
suddenly macam nak buat like another podcast or whatever, I'm like down
yeah.
for it,
Yes. Okay.
Like,
Yes. I was thinking maybe you should have your podcast, and perhaps if you want me to help to produce while I complete the season, we can work things out.
oh my god, you rasa
Hmm.
ada ke orang nak dengar podcast
Boleh.
I?
Ada je.
I don't want them to feel like
Ada.
macam Naddy ni short sendiri lah. I want
Tak,
to
biar
know.
je. Masa I start dulu, I had the same thought tu. People would think I shot sendiri ke apa ke. I
But
mean,
tengok you
huh,
successful juga.
Alhamdulillah. I mean,
Yeah.
with just 400 followers I gained today, I got like
Hmm.
a million views.
That's crazy. None of my reels or my post or whatever tak pernah reach a million tarifi. So you
Tapi,
definitely had, yeah, you
but
memang I respect.
tapi for you, I rasa dia macam ni. Kalau in terms of views ni, you kena combine semua. You combine everything, but I rasa reach million.
Adalah takkan. I
Tak sampai
punya
eh?
Instagram banyak gila. Ya, takkan. Like
Hmm.
my Instagram insights has been, I think because now I'm not
Algorithm
really,
dia.
yeah, algorithm satu because and I'm not like a full on influencer macam dulu tau because I have work now and my
Lagi
my
kerja.
priorities have shifted. So my influencing jobs ni are is like second hand to me now. It's just side income for
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
So there are days yang macam I really don't update and I don't keep up
yeah.
with the trends and whatever. So maybe that's why my followers ada turun sikit, my insights ada turun sikit. So it's been quite, how do I say, it's mendata.
I also feel that sometimes follow something, they want to see that thing only. Kita evolve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
I
mean, you
tak
don't want
boleh
to
lah.
be doing Nadi 5, 10 years ago. Betul tak?
Oh my god, I can't. I'm
Be-
not the same person. No, no, no,
but
no,
you're not
no.
the same
Not
person
anymore.
anymore. And of
Yeah.
course, career change, your income change. So maknanya we go to usually where we earn more. So kalau this
Mm-mm.
business earn more for you, you would definitely leave the influencing behind sekejap. Benda tu tak sama dah macam what you can get today. In the same way, I think just to make you feel better too, like me and my wife. I mean, career-wise, I was this person. And then when I quit, after Fiza was just did her studies kan. Lepas dia habis,
Mm-hmm.
her education is higher than me, and now kerja she earns more. Kita kena
Hmm.
ikut yang mana more lah. Mana
Of
tahu 10 years
course.
pula I yang more, dia kena ikut I pula. Sebab kita nak
Yeah.
mana yang more.
Mana yang more
So,
lah. Siapa tak nak more?
yeah, so
Ha.
in that retrospective, it's natural for you to divert yourself into something that it's new and it makes more. You know, you should be okay with that, and it's fine lah. But followers is just a number, Naddy. I learned this for 4 years now, and I'm like,
Yeah. I'm not going to lie lah, when I see my
mm-mm,
peers that I grew up, since we started this whole influencing thing, before influencing was even a term, zaman-zaman,
yeah,
I dengan Ofi semua kan. I look at them, and they're thriving in being
mm-mm,
influencers, and they are actually earning a lot, and they are so rajin in doing their content, and one of it is Ophelia, and I'm so proud to see where she is now, because she's
mm-mm,
happy at what she's doing, and
mm-mm.
she's thriving. But then at the same time, I tell myself, Ya Allah, I'm not
Tak boleh.
there
Yeah, because
anymore.
you have done it. You've done it, that part.
Yeah,
And you have shifted yourself into the next phase of your life. And a lot
yeah.
of celebrities in Hollywood can venture into
Uh,
something else. Some of them
I
retired
mean,
from acting.
I'm not demeaning them. I'm just saying that,
No,
oh
no,
my
I
God,
know
I
what you mean.
cannot,
Yeah,
I cannot anymore.
yeah.
Even if I try, I feel very awkward about it. I'll be like, oh my God,
Yes.
I cannot do a get ready with me
Betul.
video anymore. You get what I mean?
Yeah. And I get it because I don't want to go back to corporate work or work. I don't want
Oh
to
God,
because I
yeah,
feel like that is downgrading myself, even though they want to pay me this much. Because I'm
yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
bow to someone and then be scolded for no reason.
yeah. Be true to
Contohnya lah.
yourself, mother.
So I'm a mother now. I'm the queen of the mother. I'm the queen of because the queen doesn't even live here. So I'm the queen here. Feeling dengan ini tak masuk podcast. Feeling dengan
Oh my
oh
God,
my god. Oh my
please.
god. Oh my god. It's my dream kalau
Ya Allah, I wish you can keep this in a podcast. I wish, Ya Allah, it's so funny. Tiba-tiba terkejut
tiba-tiba
sangat.
kan. Tak boleh tarik rambut weh. Wow, so Naddy, again, thank you
Yeah.
for sharing your journey with me, sharing your story with me, and thank you, Naddy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to He. A new episode is available every Thursday, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. We'd love to hear from you. Follow me on social media at RafiRidzwan and at He Podcast for all the updates and behind the scenes. Once again, thank you for listening to He with Rafi Ridzwan.